simply took the match away from them. With Baptiste, he put on 59 for the 8th wicket, and with Michael Holding 106 for the 10th, and Holding contributed just a dozen runs. Let's look at the facts then of this tremendous innings, the best within the context of a game I think I've ever seen in a one-day match. Richards, the highest score in any one-day international. He hit 5 sixes and 21 fours. Absolutely magnificent. Right, England now needed 273 to win at very nearly 5 and over. A very tall order indeed against this attack. Here's the second over of the innings, propelled by Michael Holding. England incidentally opening with their 2 left-handers, Graham Fowler and Andy Lloyd, and Andy Lloyd is now on strike.
It's nice timing. Brilliant way to get off the mark. Just a gentle little push out the square leg and fairly raced across the ground. And he's gone. Graham Fowler, the first to go. Nasty delivery, lifting from just short of a length from Joel Garner. Clive Lloyd at slip. Missed out with the bat, but has been instrumental in removing his Lancashire teammate, Graham Fowler. Great piece of fielding that by Clive Lloyd. Fowler caught Lloyd, bowl Garner 1. Andy Lloyd not out 4. New batsman coming in is Mike Gatting. That's close. It is out. Gatting was only just forward there. Looked to me as though he was beaten by pace, and at the last fraction of a second decided to thrust forward. His leg might even have been going forward when the ball struck it. He's gone. LBW to Garner. That's without scoring, and England are 8 for 2.
No change in the opening attack. This is still Michael Holding. That's a good shot. Off the back foot this time by David Gower. Still won't go through for runs as Gomes gives it chase. But again, the 2 left-handers running well and pick up 3 more runs. Well, that's gone, caught behind. Very, very good catch by the keeper low down to his left. So Andy Lloyd falls this time to Holding. 33 now for 3, with Lloyd gone for 15. A bit of extra pace, bit of movement, a little nibble at it there by Andy Lloyd. You'll be a bit disappointed there because he could have left that alone. So 2 for Garner, 1 for Holding. The old combination in action. Runs to Alan Lamb, all right. So he picks up 4, relief for the crowd. And short, and he's gone, pulled straight into square leg's hands. A disappointment there for David Gower. He goes for 15, making England now 48 for 4. Sharp chance, but very nice for Harold. I think probably considered himself slightly unlucky. Only 3 men on the leg side. He middled it, but straight into square leg's hands. That's over the top as he caught it. He's caught it, yes, on the second bounce. So they cracked there by both of them, in and out of Co-Point's hands. He was a bit lucky too to catch it on the rebound. So things not going England's way at all. Both of them goes for 2. It's 51 for 5. But that's 4 good runs. Almost a typical West Indian shot. A shot that we saw Viv Richards play very solidly, soundly all through the morning's play. runs, beautifully struck there by Bairstow. And Viv Richards getting a little bit of his own treatment here. A very fine, bold, aggressive shot. He's got hold of that. He's going to be out, I think. Yes, beautifully caught at deep square leg. Those enormous hands very safely pouching it. And Richards now amongst the wickets after that marvellous innings there this morning. Bairstow goes for 13, which leaves England now on 80 for 6 in the 28th over. And he's gone. Would you believe it? Richards strikes again. Miller goes, just clipped the leg stump there. And a very cheeky shot with a bit of improvisation. But Jeff Miller, I'm afraid, hasn't quite got the technique of Viv Richards to play those sort of shots. And he goes for 7, making England exactly 107 men out. He's picked hold of that, and Joel Garner never picked that up down at deep square leg. Often very difficult in the outfield to pick up the flight of the ball. No idea where it was. Rattle the boards some 20-30 yards to his right. So if Viv Richards has established a record, that innings, one-day match, another record at Old Trafford today. Gate receipts of £126,700. And that's a record for Old Trafford for one of these fixtures.
Joel Garner. Safe hands. Pringle goes 115 for 8. In the 38th over, Pringle out for 6, caught Garner bowled holding, and Lamb is 47 not out.
So just another victim to the great Viv Richards innings, really. It's not the bowlers that are doing the damage here, or even the fielders are doing the catching. It was all down to Mr. Richards earlier in the day, who set England what has turned out to be an impossible target.
And 50 for Alan Lamb. One of the bright spots of the day as far as England are concerned. But Alan Lamb has made a half century out of 119. 65 balls he faced and hit 4 boundaries. Good shot from Foster. Baptiste the fielder. And 4 runs. We've seen it happen so often with Joel Garner. That marvellous Yorker spearing in there round about the middle of the leg stumps. And Neil Foster can take comfort from the fact there have been many better batsmen than he is who have been knocked over by that particular delivery. Baptiste the fielder has no chance there. That was beautifully struck by Alan Lamb.
In fact, the umpire was the more danger area. He only just managed to get out of it. But it was a very powerful hit, that dead straight down the ground. 4 runs.
Richie Richardson, safe hands, good fielder. Innings over, England all out for 168. Lamb the last man out. Could Richie Richardson bowled Larry Gomes for 75. Bob Willis not out 1. 168 England made and were beaten by West Indies by 104 runs.
So there it was, a disappointing England response on this pitch. Lamb and Foster enjoying themselves towards the end of the innings, but under the collar very much in the early stages. the West Indies bowling, and looking at those figures, I dare say that all of them were pretty happy about the final outcome. Finally, the man of the match, and the adjudicator was Jeff Puller, Noddy Puller, the old Lancashire and England opener, and he said it was the easiest decision he had to make in his life, and I agree with him. It could only be one man, this great player, Viv Richards.